past few days about improving my video and audio quality, also my internet quality, so that my video quality will get better because if the internet is more stable. I've bought a new phone, a phone that's far better and more powerful than the one I got right now. Right now, I got some old, ancient Oppo A78 that I bought when I was younger, when my first ever business succeeded when I was like 16, I think, or 15. No, I was 16. Yeah, I think I was 16. I made that first bit of money, good money, and I spent it all on my phone. And this was I think the release the same year. I'm not sure. Or high expensive. And so right now I bought a brand new phone. I bought an iPhone 15. Hopefully that is good enough because for my streaming my videos to get better. Because it generally took like, I'm nearly broke at this point. There are a few things I want to go over as well because I watched another movie. I went to the cinema again today, and thanks for the like, Clancy. Which I want to talk over a little later, but let me just cover this real quick. So my new phone will arrive tomorrow or after tomorrow, and you'll see like an instant increase in my video and audio quality. And maybe later in the week I will start doing longer and more structured streams. Like I've got an entire plan on what I'm gonna cover, like every half an hour of the stream, so I can make it as entertaining as possible, as enjoyable for you guys as possible. Where do I film? There's a lot of people playing football here. Anyway, so I'm excited for that. But first of all, let's cover the movie that I watched today. So I watched Disclosure Day, which I was quite excited to watch for a while because I saw the trailer and it was great. Well, no one was talking about it. No one I have ever met has talked about it or talked about watching it. Where are you? I mean, where I live in England. I've got this like huge area near my house, which I usually just go for walks and then do sprinting in. How did you buy iPhone 15? What do you mean, how did I buy it? I just bought it online. Like, yeah. I don't know what I mean, but if you can like explain what you meant by that. But anyway, so it will arrive soon, my video quality will increase. But anyway, about Disclosure Day. Well, I went to the cinema and watched it with my mum and my older sister. We all went to watch it. And my younger sister couldn't watch it, so like they went with my dad and some other stuff around. We watched the movie. Where and how much did you buy it from? But so the iPhone 15, I bought it from Backer Market, so it is refurbished, but it was excellent. So it's pretty much like a brand new. It's got a 12-month warranty, and I bought it for like 400, I think. Cost me 400. So yeah, that's what a new iPhone I bought. But anyway, I bought it off Backer Market on the website. So anyway, about the movie. It was a good movie. I don't think it was as good as Spider-Man or Disclosure Day. It's called Disclosure Day. It released like around 3 weeks ago. That's the movie called. Its name. It released around 3 weeks ago. And because right now I watch all the popular movies. Like I watched Spider-Man, I watched Odyssey. What else? I watched Obsession. All the movies that people have been talking about, I watched them all. I was like, what other movies could I watch? I saw the trailers of the rest of them, it was good. So I watched it and I genuinely like enjoyed the Disclosure Day. It wasn't as good as Spider-Man, but the reason I feel like Spider-Man, I felt like it was way better. Oh, how are you doing, Mark Ward? I'm doing well, how are you? Anyway, I feel like the reason I enjoyed Spider-Man so much was because like I watched all the Spider-Man movies and I've got like this connection, this like I almost feel like I know the characters personally. So Eminem or Drake, definitely Eminem. Eminem's part of my top 3. So I just felt like this personal connection with Spider-Man, so that's why I felt like I liked it more. Odyssey, it was just a good movie overall, even though it was a bit too long, 3 hours, so yeah. But now I watch the movie Disclosure Day. I don't want to spoil it for anyone. Well, I'll give you my top 3 in a bit. Let me just finish what I said. What I'm saying. I don't want to ruin it for anyone. But I felt like the problem with it, even though it was a good movie and I enjoyed it was a bit too classic. Like how the way that they did the story. Like it wasn't a unique plot. It didn't feel unique at all. But I guess like they knew it was unique. So I hope all you I felt like it wasn't like anything new. Even though I haven't seen a movie exactly like it. It just, I mean, I get why they do it. It's like works. But yeah, still enjoyed it anyway. It went a bit on the safe side, not like Obsession. Obsession was extremely unique, and I liked it. My top three, like, to be honest, I like Drake. Drake is an amazing artist, like, in my opinion. Like, I feel like talking about, but I'll just say it. Drake's an amazing artist. I don't think he deserves a place in the top three. For my top three, they're not all rappers. Eminem, Dave, who's I don't know if you know him, but he's like huge in the UK. Santan Dave. I feel like he's one of the best rappers of all time. I know it's a bit controversial, but like, in my opinion, I'm deserved to have opinion. And Ed Sheeran. I don't know, like, it seems a bit random, but I just like his music. Eminem or Michael Jackson. I mean, I know a lot of Michael Jackson songs, so my brother's fan, but I do listen to Eminem more than I listen to Michael Jackson. So, as a person, I don't know, like, if you're talking objectively, I don't know. More people prefer Michael Jackson than they do Eminem. But I tend to find myself listening to Eminem way more than I listen to Michael Jackson. But anyway, yeah. Also, the next movie that I'm going to be watching is a bit of a safe option, and it's not that exciting. But I asked AI, like, I gave it all the movies that are still in the cinema, and I told it which one is the best one in terms of, like, the audience and in terms of critics. And it said the best one is Toy Story. So I'm gonna watch Toy Story. Hopefully it's good. Like, I don't understand, it feels like a kids show. I watched all 4 Toy Stories before when I was younger, but I don't know, it feels like a kids show. It doesn't feel that exciting. So yeah, I didn't really, I don't know, but I'll force myself to watch it. People were saying it's good, so it better be good. Hopefully it's not kids rating it, because then I'll be the most bored person there. Then second after it, what AI ranked was, what's it called? Evil Dead Burn. Evil Dead, I think it was called something like that. Evil Dead something. And I checked it, it was like top tier horror movie. Like, you don't understand. Oh, hi Serdar. Hi Caden. Did you watch Death Note? I'll watch it soon. I haven't watched it yet. There's still like movies above it on my list that I'm gonna watch it. But anyway, I put it in the list, so I'll watch it at one point. But anyway, Evil Dead Burn. Like, listen, I never had a problem with horror movies before, but that's because I haven't watched much horror movies. But I watched Obsession because I thought I didn't mind horror movies. But genuinely, it genuinely, like, I don't know. After I left the movie, I was like, I messaged my friends like, why the hell didn't you warn me? That was like the jump scares were bad enough, but the moments leading up to the jump scare were just like too much. And I saw Evil Dead Burn was 10 times worse. So I was like, yeah, Obsession was already pushing it. I'm not watching that stuff. I checked the age rating place, like in IMDb, and I saw the violence parts, like, what are they, what happened? It looks too far. I'm not gonna watching it. So yeah, yeah. So these are like for the movie side of things. Next movie I'm gonna watch Toy Story because I ran out of movies. If someone like has any movie recommendations, tell me about them. I will watch the Death Note for Steven, who was asking. I will watch it at one point. But if anyone has any recommendations of really good movies that you watched, or any good books, because I'm into book reading as well, just mention them below. And the book that I'm reading right now is a non-fiction book. It's called A Little Book of History. There was a little book series that I've seen, which is a little book of philosophy, a little book of history. There was philosophy, history, psychology, and I bought like and Shakespeare, and I bought the entire like collection. And I finished the philosophy one. I really enjoyed it, so I'm going to be reading the history one now. I've already read like a bit of it, and I'm going to carry on reading it every night. Within a week, I'll finish it, and I'll tell you guys what I thought about it. So, what was I going to mention? So now, for the future of streams, I'm going to talk about of my streams. In the next coming week, when I buy a new phone and the camera quality is much better, my plan is to structure the entire stream, a 3-hour stream, and make it as entertaining as possible. And I'll tell you right now what are the things I'm going to cover. So first of all, movie reviews that I've watched and book reviews. So right now I'm just like talking off the top of my head, but after the movie or book that I've read, I'll take notes throughout the entire thing, so I can give you like a much more detailed review, so that you can make a decision if you want to watch it or not. And I'll try not to give any spoilers or of anything. Another thing I'll be doing, I'm not sure if you guys will be interested in it. Tell me if you are or not, so I'll make it a lot more brief, which is about football, because I like watching football. Like I support Liverpool. I'll also be doing like album reviews. I'll probably be reacting like albums live. If you guys got any artists or albums that you want to react to, I will just comment it below and I will do it on stream. Or I was thinking if any shows, but I feel like shows would be copyrighted, or any movies. Messi, definitely 100% Messi, no doubt about it. Yeah, someone commented Messi or Ronaldo. So I'll be doing like album and music reviews if anyone's interested in that stuff. The movie reviews, show reviews, I don't think I'll be able to do them live, or record them, maybe like in a Patreon or something in the future. I'm not thinking of doing a Patreon, I'm just thinking like, what is a way I could upload them for you guys to watch without it getting like a copyright strike or something. I'll be doing that, and I'll probably be playing games live. I'll try to set up something, and I'll be talking about, like, right now I'm just talking about all the way that I'll structure it. It'll be about all the stuff that I got like deep interest in, and these are all stuff that I'm very interested in, except for games. Games I used to play a lot, but I don't play it much anymore. I might get back to it for the streams. I'll do that, and what else? I wrote it all in my notes, but I don't think I'll be able to get out of YouTube and check my notes, because I think it'll automatically end the stream. Oh, the sun's in my face. What else? There was another thing that I was going to mention. Yeah, it escaped my mind. So far, this is what the streams, what they will include, some of the stuff they will include. I wrote it all in my notes. I'll have it extremely structured so that the videos are extremely entertaining, and some of them will probably be like clipped and turned into YouTube videos. And I'll also make dedicated YouTube videos for the sake of YouTube and nothing else, and not not just from streams. I'll probably be doing it outside of streams, recording and making YouTube videos. For the next year, starting September, not only will I stream pretty much every single day, 2 to 3 hours, try and make them entertaining as possible. Of course, I'll probably be doing it like cross-streaming through Twitch and everything. I'll also be uploading YouTube video at least once a week, and uploading YouTube short at least every other day. So I've got like this huge plan to try and make it as big as possible in 1 year. Oh my god. Genuinely, I've never seen this park this busy. Usually it's completely empty. Now there's people playing football over there. Can you see it? Don't know what the camera's pointing to. Yeah, people playing football there. Some people playing football there. Wait, is it showing here? There's people playing football there. There's like 5 matches going on while I was trying to... What is top 3 movies you have watched? I mean, I could give you my top 3 movies, but there's been so long since I watched any movies. Like, I've watched 5 over the past month. I can rank these, but it's been so long between the last movie I watched before this month. It's been like, I think I haven't watched a movie in years, and then I watched these. So I barely remember what happened in the last movies, but even though I haven't watched much movies in the past, it's only been like the past month where I've been just movie after movie. I've got like some movie addiction now, and my friends are recommending me so much movies to watch. So the Spider-Man series has to be up there. Like, I really enjoyed Spider-Man. I would say Maze Runner, but I feel like Maze Runner, the books was so much better. Like, I've read the Maze Runner books and I watched the movie. I feel like I would recommend the Maze Runner movies because of how good they are, but I feel like I'd ruin it for people. I think it will be much better off for me to recommend the books. So, because if you watch the movies, it'll kind of ruin the books, and you'll never get the enjoyment of actually reading the book after like the movie, because the movie will spoil it for you. But Maze Runner has to be up there. That's a good movie. Odyssey, I really enjoyed it, so that will have to be up there. Let me think. Because before, I only used to watch I didn't used to be a big movie guy. You just used to watch like Disney movies, and that was pretty much it. Let me think. I mean, a movie series like on Netflix, there's a series called Outer Banks. I'm not sure if you guys ever heard of it, but I really enjoyed that. That's one of the best series I watched. There were also like three other series that I really liked, but I don't think anyone can find them anymore. I used to watch them on BBC iPlayer. There's this in the UK. I'm not sure if you guys are from the UK, but BBC has like there's an app called BBC iPlayer where they upload like so much series and movies, and after a certain amount of time they just remove them, and you can't find them anywhere. Like, you can't find them on YouTube, you can't find them on any other streaming website. It's almost like these series have disappeared from history. But if you guys managed to find them, you guys are extremely lucky. Tell me where you found them if you have found them, because I really want to watch them again. There's a series called Spartacle Mystery, which was genuinely like so good. It was so good. You don't understand unless you watch it. Spartacle Mystery. It's like a science fiction series. Yeah, now I can't find it anywhere. Like, it's disappeared from history, just vanished. There's World's End. World's End was an amazing series that I watched. Now I can't find it anymore either. What's extremely horrible about World's End is they left it on like such a cliffhanger, the first season, and kept promising a second season, which never ever happened. Like, they kept teasing a second season, and it never happened. And what made it worse is that my sister told me that her friend told her that she watched the entire second season. And I'm not sure if this is a lie or not, because I've searched the entire internet for 3 months. Like, 3 months I've just searched it. And yeah, I just could not find the series at all, season 2. Like, and now I can't even find season 1 because it got deleted from BBC iPlayer. And these two are like the 2 best ones I've seen in the BBC iPlayer. And there's also one called Wolf's Blood. And I enjoyed that too. It was pretty good. But yeah, hopefully you guys can find it, because you guys would be so lucky. And I genuinely mean it. If you guys ever find Spartacle Mystery, Wolf's Blood, or World's End on anywhere on the internet, message me where you found it, because I really want to know. I'm 27. Oh, really? To be honest, when I was checking the YouTube studio, it said that most of my audience are from the age bracket. I'm 18, if you don't know. Most people are surprised when I say I'm 18, but I am. I mean, not in real life. In real life, people don't get that surprised, but for some reason when I'm streaming, people go, "You're 18, no way." They almost like assume I'm much older. Maybe it's the mustache, It might be the mustache making people think that I'm too old. Yeah, but so anyway, I went to the movies, books. If there's any movies or books you guys recommend for me, please recommend it down. I'd really enjoy it. Spartacle Mystery is on Netflix, is it? There's no way. I've searched for it before when it got removed off BBC iPlayer, and I genuinely never found it. I think it might have been. To be honest, I'll search for it right now. The moment I get back home, I'll search for it, because if it is, I'm rewatching it all over again. I enjoyed it too much. Any free time I find. Yeah. Anyway, apparently it's on Netflix. So everyone, if you have you want to watch a series, watch Spartacle Mystery. And there's another thing on Netflix. What's it called? Outer Banks, which I told you guys earlier, which is so good. Season 5 is like releasing in August, so I'm excited for that. Andrew, how are you today? I'm doing well. How are you? I was just like talking about how I went to cinema with my mum and my sister earlier, and watched the Disclosure Day. It was pretty good. And for the rest of the day, like, I just spent it outside with my family the entire day, to be honest. I just came back home like 30 minutes ago, and yeah, it's a pretty good day. So if Stephen, if you can find World's End, that would be so good, bro. If you can find where World's End is hosted anyway. But what God do you believe in? I mean, I'm a Muslim, so yeah, that's the God I believe in. I will subscribe. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Andrew. Thank you for subscribing. To be honest, yesterday I was giving out like my goals on what I hope to achieve over the next 365 days, because the plan was that I will look back at this video exactly 365 days from yesterday, where I set my goals, and I would have achieved every single goal. And one of them was to make this YouTube channel huge. So thank you for subscribing and helping me achieve that goal. What else was I going to mention? I was going to mention something. It's so annoying not having like my notes up, because I feel like the stream would end if I go to my notes page. Yeah. Oh, another thing that I want to mention that I forgot was one of my friends that I always go gym with. Okay, now you owe me, Omar. Are you gonna tell me to watch the Death Note? I'll watch it at one point. Oh, you're a Christian. That's interesting. To be honest, I'm not gonna go too deep into it, so I'll just get back to the subject I was talking about. But I genuinely there was 2 years of my life, like a few years ago, where I genuinely spent every single day like researching about every single religion and like doing extremely deep research into each one. So like I have a lot of friends who are Christian, and sometimes I find myself like knowing more about their religion than they do, which I feel like a lot of Christians aren't that religious nowadays. It's like when I see that people say that England there's a 30-something% of people are Christian, I don't believe it because I've met a lot of people. I feel like the world would be a much better place if everyone was more religious. But yeah, anyway, one of my friends who I always go gym with, I was talking to him. He also has like a TikTok account, and he actually once he got recognized in the street by people and they wanted to take a picture with him, which is like crazy to think about that you got that big on TikTok. But we saw when we went to the gym like yesterday, we saw people recording, and I told him, oh, once me and my brother streamed ourselves in the gym and everything. He was like, oh, that's so cool. He said next time you want to stream, let's stream like our workout. And I was like, I'm down. So when I get a new phone, you might see me stream with that friend, which will be a very, wait, I think the sun's behind me, it's making the camera quality bad. But yeah, so look out for that. I might be doing another gym stream. I'll probably be doing a gym stream with my brother on Sunday, because that's when the gym is most empty, and one with my friend. And I don't think he cares if it's empty or not, because he's a bit of a shameless guy. But yeah, that's it. So look out, next week the content will be, I'll try and make the content as good as possible, and by the time the summer ends, the content will take a huge leap, because that'll be all I'm spending my entire day on. So yeah, like every single day would just be spent on content, making the live stream as good as possible, making the YouTube video as good as possible. And I feel like I'll really enjoy this year. I'll really enjoy it, because it'll be the year, because I spent many years in the past where I just like went all in my goals and I achieved a lot, but there always like has the side of like studying, where I have to study for my exam and everything, which took away so much of my effort, even like so much of my energy. Even though those years I achieved a lot, I feel like I'm not achieving like at my full capacity. I haven't like reached that amount of growth that I'm capable of. So this year, I literally will have nothing holding me back. My entire day will just be spent achieving my goals. So I'm genuinely so excited for this year. And you might be like questioning why I'm not starting right now in the summer. Well, first of all, I am starting right now. But these streams, I'm just like talking off the top of my head, and they're not really as high quality as I want them to be. But When You Mean World's End, is it a movie? No, it's a series. It's a series. I think it's 10 episodes. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh my god, I got caught up. I was talking about achieving the goals that I want to do or something. But yeah, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, hopefully this year, not hopefully, I'm gonna make it happen. This year, I'm gonna go all out for the. This is what I was talking about. I was talking about this summer. The reason I haven't been going all out, even though like I'm doing this, which is gaining momentum for the channel. The reason I'm doing it is to gain momentum on the channel before I actually go all in. And it's because I'm always like going out with my family, going out with my friends. My friends call me, oh, do you want to hang out, do this, do you want to do this? And I'm always down, because life is too short. You just have to enjoy it whilst you can. Because I know for the rest of the year, I won't have as much time to enjoy, because most of my friends are studying, some of them moving to different cities for university. And I'll make the most of it now while I can. And then when the summer ends, most of my family will be busy, most of my friends will be busy. So there's not much to distract me, and I can just go all in on my goals. I mean, my goals are split into two. It's not just content. It's going to be fitness and content goals. So I'm really excited for it. I'm really excited. I can't wait for. To be honest, it's not long left for it to start. What day is it? Let's check. How do I check? It's 6th of August. So how much days left? In August, July, August, I think there's 30 days. Yeah, in August there's 30 days. 6th August, 24 more days left, and then September starts. I've got a channel, so I'll say to subscribe to you. I will post tomorrow and do it tomorrow. Thank you so much, Andrew. I genuinely really appreciate it. That's genuinely so amazing for you to do. Thanks for helping me out on the goal. I'll remember it. I'll remember it. When I'm in the future, when I'm a big streamer, I'll go like it was all because of Andrew. But yeah, so there's 24 days left until the September starts. And there's also, side note, 8 days left for results day for my exams. So I'm kind of nervous for that. But my friends are way more nervous because they actually got university to go to. And if they don't get the grades that they need, university might reject them. So yeah, I feel nervous, more nervous for them than I feel nervous for myself. Because for me, at the end of the day, I'm planning, I might go university after my gap year. But it's not like my real main goal. Like, my career would not change because of university. University would be more like a, you know, like a social thing. Because I feel like in the future, when you get older, you'll have less opportunities to make friends and socialize. And like, I've seen a lot of people who are older and really don't have any friends. And like, people talk about the loneliness epidemic that's happening. So I was like, I'll enjoy my youth while I can. And so that in the future, I've got a lot of friends, a lot of close friends. And it'll be like the last time that I could really have to like be young and socialize and everything with as many people as possible and have fun. So that's why, and the amount of knowledge you gain from university is huge, but it's definitely not going to be a career option. If I end up going to university after my gap year, it will definitely be just for the amount of knowledge I'll gain from it, amount of experiences I'll gain from it, and the friends. But yeah, so that's why it doesn't really bother me that much, my grades. Even though I'm confident will get good grades. And if I'm lucky, I might get Oxford level grades. To be honest, what I'm predicting myself I'll get, based on like the mocks I've done, is AAB, which is for psychology, computing, and geography, which I've done. But if I get 2 grades higher than that, if I was lucky, I'll get A star AA, and that would be enough to apply to Oxford. But it's looking extremely unlikely. I don't think. I'll only subscribe when you watch Death Note. You must be the biggest diehard Death Note fan. I will watch it at one point. I will watch it and I'll tell you about it. I'll make sure to scream your name and tell everyone to at this guy and tell him that I watched it. But yeah, that was yeah. What was I talking about? I keep losing my train of thought. That's a problem. Yeah, but university isn't like a career option for me. It's for later. For now, for this year, I'll just be focusing on this year. If I can't get to Oxford, which I probably won't, let's be honest. That's really like, the chances I'm going to get 2 grades above my predicted is extremely unlikely, one of the most unlikely things to happen. I'll probably still apply for a good university if I choose to do that at the end, which will probably be University of Manchester because it's close and everything. And it's like a high-level university, and I have friends who will go there this year. But for now, it will just be this year, just me, myself, alone, every day working on this content, there's guys who are watching me and want to be on my live. Yeah, they're just screaming. They saw me live streaming and talking to the camera, and now they're just shouting across the pitch. But anyway, this will be it for today. I'll go back home and have some food and just chill. So yeah, I'll be live streaming tomorrow morning as well, so make sure to subscribe to see it. And this will be it for today. See you guys later. Bye. See, baby, I can see you.